Yeah, this is really starting to suck. Hey Best Pally, I'm Allie, and getting uncomfortably hot is really good for your health, but I've always wondered, hot tub or sauna? I'm about to guinea pig for you. Let's get uncomfortable. I found a place where I can deliver some sciencing for you and test out in a sauna, directly compared to a hot tub, with a cold plunge reset in between, which also has some awesome benefits that I will tell you about. Oh, I'm nervous. Speaking of uncomfortable, ow, ow, ow. I've already walked into that cactus. First up is 15 minutes in the dry sauna. This is gonna be a test of my toughness as well as my equipment. Oh dear. Oh, my butt. Okay, oh, screw it, I'm going higher. I learned this when I did 30 days of sauna for a video. The higher up you go, the more uncomfortable it gets. Ooh, this is a lot. Can she deliver the science? Well, miserable. Okay, this is powered by electricity. 125 degrees to 200 degrees or more you can get with a dry sauna, which is different than a hot tub, which is kind of ridiculous because it's really hot out there too, and absurd that this sauna exists in the desert. But I'll explain that a little later too. So, the benefits of being in here. Relaxation. That's the first one. I'm super relaxed. I really can't tell if you can see me through the glass. So now we're sacrificing my GoPro. The next benefit is the reduced risk of vascular diseases. So cardiovascular disease, high blood pressure, neurodegenerative diseases. This is what I'm really excited about. A couple of studies have shown that saunas give you a 66% lower risk of dementia. That is a huge amount less. Because Alzheimer's runs in my family, here we are, sweating. The suggestion from Dr. Peter Attia is to get those benefits, you want to do 4 times a week, at least 20 minutes per session, and specifically a dry sauna. Now, another awesome thing that actually I'm not too psyched about, but other people will be really into, is that this is mimicking working out. My cardiovascular system is getting a shock and fighting to survive in the same way that you would on perhaps a run. So you're getting those benefits while just sitting here, except just sitting here feels freaking awful to me. I'm so bad at sauna-ing. Way better at cold plunge. I think it's, I don't know, a personal thing. Let me know which one you prefer, and I can't wait to go out there and be chilly. Oops, I was so uncomfortable I forgot to tell you that heat therapy is also good for recovery. Of course I worked out before this. Brought dumbbells all the way to the desert so that the sauna and hot tub and cold therapy could help my muscles bounce back. Who's gonna give up first, me or the GoPro? The lavalier. Oh, if there's no audio in this video, you'll know why. Yeah, I'm in here getting more blood flow. That is reducing my arterial stiffness, so flexible circulatory system, that's what you want. This could be even reducing my cholesterol. Oh no. There's my mascara everywhere. That definitely happened in my last contrast therapy video. Oh, thank goodness. We're done, we're done. Oh, even the desert feels like a relief now. Oof. I've never done one of these really fancy ones before. This is awesome. Okay, let's freaking go. We are at 47 degrees, and that is chilly. Oh my goodness. Wow, okay, the first benefit I want to talk about in here is, what is it? Oh my goodness. Boosted mood, that's it. I feel great. Legs hurt. Oh, I forgot to start a timer. I'm sure we're already 3 minutes in. Whew. So, my body was just freaked out, trying to cool off, and so it sent all the blood to my limbs and the surface of my skin. Now I get in here and it's like, uh-oh, we're gonna die of cold. So all that blood goes to my center. Ooh, this is rough. Like I said, I've never done this type before. So all the blood rushing from the surface of my skin to keep my core warm is vascular pumping and getting a workout again for my circulatory system. You know what's keeping me in here right now? Is the fact, oops, sorry Mel. Okay. The fact that I gotta get into a hot tub next is gonna be rough. I forgot one more benefit. I gotta get back in. Okay, brown fat is a type of fat that burns to heat you up, which is different than the white fat, which is the stuff that most people don't like. Brown fat is great, and you can get more of it by exposing yourself to cold. So basically, this type of thing also improves your metabolism. Okay, enough. Onto the wet heat. Ugh. No, go! Okay, I'm going to adjust the protocol a bit here. We're doing 20 minutes because we're only at 105 degrees. Whew. Yeah, this was immediately less uncomfortable. We'll leave the subjective judging until the next round. So let's back to the science. Oh wait, I did complain about the sauna in the first round. Okay, smelling this chlorine. And I didn't have this in my notes when I was planning this video, but one thing I don't like about hot tubs is that, yeah, you're exposed to these chemicals. It feels less healthy than in the dry sauna. So a lot of the benefits are similar with this. The cardiovascular things, I'm getting some joint pain relief. But the buoyancy is different. There's pressure on my body on all areas because I'm in water, which is not the same as sitting in a dry sauna. It's called hydrostatic pressure, and it's like I'm wearing compression socks from here down. And my other camera just said internal temp too high, allow too cool. Yeah, I know. I feel you, camera. But another comparison between this and the dry sauna is that those studies that showed that dramatic risk of dementia were done on specifically men in dry sauna, so we can't know if a hot tub would have the same effect. And so Dr. Peter Attia is like, yeah, just stick to dry sauna to be sure. And I quickly mentioned joint pain relief earlier. That is another benefit that is specific to this versus dry sauna. I am buoyant right now, so there's less pressure on all of my joints. This should also help with my flexibility. I'm trying to pull off a split right now. You may have seen in my 30 days of sauna video that I tried stretching in a dry sauna and it was freaking miserable. This is much more tolerable, but not for anybody that's in a hot tub with you. Yeah, this is really starting to suck. Sweating while you're in water is weird. Should probably go lower and should have on the cold plunge, but I don't want to mess with my lava. I'll do it on the next round when we're doing this subjective review. Great. Now let's go cold plunge so much that a dry sauna sounds awesome. Start the clock. Let's see if I can get up to my shoulders this time. Hence, I am holding the microphone. Okay, I apologize to Mel earlier if you missed that. She is the one that owns this place. She's also a fitness creator and seems just as bonkers as me to have built this in the middle of the desert. How cool. So go check out her stuff. How cool, she said, as an accidental pun while her legs are about to fall off. Just to show you how hard this is, I got some footage of Christine trying it earlier.
Can we just leave it so the sun heats it up?
Get out of here.
Oh my goodness. Is this how slow people get in? My legs are numb.
You're doing great.
Nope, I can't do it.
All right, she did it.
Oh, my legs are numb.
This is the part where you're supposed to be high. Yeah, norepinephrine, it gets released. And epinephrine, I believe. We'll put the real science down here. Now, doing these cycles hot to cold to hot to cold specifically has a name, contrast therapy. And that's why we're going back and forth to help with that vascular movement like I mentioned. Now, we are on the last couple of cycles, so let's do the subjective review. This sucks. It really is hard to tell which one sucks more. Before you get into one of them, it's a relief because you're freezing and you want to go heat up. But by the end of it, it is a struggle, and I mean, that's the point. You're supposed to get uncomfortable. If I'm doing this to mimic working out, I would rather work out. If I'm doing this to stave off dementia, well, that seems kind of worth it. And also, it's making me tougher. Mentally, this is challenging, and knowing that I can stick it out, I mean, that makes me feel great. Now, my personal comparison, dry sauna to hot tub, this is suckier for me, but only slightly. And besides not wanting to bathe in and breathe in chemicals, it feels like being in here opens up my respiration more in general. Even though I think dry sauna sucks more, I would choose this over hot tub. Okay, plunge time. I'm hesitating because it's a lot. My camera needs a plunge too. Get in. Whew, it doesn't really get easier. But that's the point. It's not supposed to be easy. No, I said hot tub feels easier. And like I also said, it does get sucky by the end of it. I am now rethinking this because if you're gonna install one of these in your home, this is a party vibe, and a dry sauna is not. In other countries, there's more of a party vibe in dry saunas, but no, they mostly feel like hard work here. And that's a part of the reason why I like them too. If it isn't difficult, I don't want to do it. Just living in the discomfort zone. Oh, I didn't even turn the jets on, but that's another benefit. You can get massaged in these, which definitely does not happen in that wooden box over there. You've almost cycled enough. My circulatory system is exhausted. Okay, one final plunge and I am going whole head. Maybe I'm not. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that made me gasp like crazy. Yikes. Your whole body just shock gasps in. You can't hold your breath at all. And by you, I mean me. I'm sure Mel's really good at this. Ow, ow, ow. If you liked this and you want to try getting uncomfortable at home, check out the home steam sauna review that I did. That's a third type of heat exposure. I'll put that down there for you. Hey Best Pally, I'm Allie, and getting uncomfortably hot is supposed to give you all of these benefits. So let's see if what's in this box is good enough, easy enough, hot enough to get me uncomfortable enough. This is